Hello, seniors. This is Mrs. Hamrick, and I am coming to you to do a quick little video about some very important things that you need to take care of here as you are nearing graduation. Congratulations, class of 2022. It'll be here before you know it, and you'll be walking across that stage. You deserve all the recognition, and then congratulations. You guys have worked so hard, and we're so proud of you. Okay, so what I need for you guys to do, there are two things. One is to complete your graduation survey, which is in your Naviance account. This survey is required for you to get your graduation tickets. I know you all want to get your graduation tickets. So if you have a device, go ahead and pull it out, and you could be doing this as I'm talking it through. Okay, so let's talk this through, and then I'll tell you the second thing once we're done. I'm going to start sharing my screen. You're going to log into your Naviance account. You guys hopefully all remember how to do that. You can go to student.naviance.com/PopeHS. You could go through Clever. You could Google Naviance and search for it that way. Whichever way is your favorite way to get into Naviance, whatever, doesn't matter, but get in. You're going to make sure that you click on student and you guys are going to continue with Clever. Do not try to log in with a username and password. You're just going to click on continue with Clever, and it'll bring you into a section where you are going to get logged in. Okay, it's going to look like this. And you are going to find your senior survey here. Remember, every year we come in and do lessons with you guys and say, you need to do this. This is required. Well, this is the required activity for seniors. You do it at the end of the year, because this senior survey is actually going to give you the opportunity to update us on your post-secondary plans. So let's go ahead and click on it. Okay, you're going to click on that, and it's going to bring up this little page, and it's got a lot of information. And you're like, where do I click? You're going to look for this pink arrow, and you're going to go all the way to the end of the sentence. And that link right there is going to take you to the survey. Okay, you're going to click on the survey, and you are going to fill this survey out based on your post-secondary plan. So the first question is very simple. There's only 4 questions, but some of them are a little bit more involved than others. First question is, you're just going to check off one of these 4 options. Which one of these is your post-secondary plan? Are you going to do 4-year college, 2-year college, military, or other, like a gap year or an apprenticeship program? If you pick the other gap year apprenticeship program, we would like for you to put into this box the specific program, gap year, whatever it is you're going to do. And maybe if you want to say Israel, whatever it is you're going to do, give us some information. If it's just a 4-year college, then there's not going to be an option to put in that. You're going to indicate that farther down in the list. Okay, so number 2, this is going to be where you are going to update us on all the colleges that you applied to that are in your colleges I'm applying to list. If you remember back when you were applying to colleges, you have to make sure those colleges are each in colleges I'm applying to. But here's the thing, we want to know an update. We want to know what happened with all those different colleges. Did you get in? Did you get waitlisted? Did you get denied? Did you get deferred? We want to know. We want to know which college you're attending. Okay, so if you look here, I've pre-populated a few colleges in here, and just to give you an example of what it's going to look like. So let's say, for example, University of North Georgia, you're going to indicate whether you're attending this college. You can only pick one of these. Okay, so you're only going to say attending for one of these. You're going to say whether you never applied. Perhaps you stuck it in there and then never ended up finishing the application. Totally fine. Maybe you applied and were waitlisted. You're still waiting to hear back and you haven't gotten an answer yet. Click that. Maybe you were deferred. Maybe you applied early, got deferred. You could check that off. You can check off too. You could say you're attending, but then when you applied, you were deferred. Okay. We want you to also click this final decision drop down and check off whichever one of these different selections applies to you. Accepted, denied, incomplete, summer admit, whatever of these fits your situation. Okay. We also want to know which application deadline you submitted your application by. Was it early? Was it regular? And indicate that. We want you to do this for every single one of your colleges. Okay. If you applied to a college that you did not need to send a transcript to, maybe it was a self-report school, it may not be in this list. And if it's not, we want you to add it. Please add it. Let's say it's a college that you end up deciding you want to go to. If it's not in your Naviance account, guess what? We can't send your final transcript. That's the second thing I'm going to talk to you about after we're done with this survey, because you definitely, every college is going to need a final transcript, whether you self-reported grades in the beginning or not. So let's say it's a college that's not in this list, you need to add it. And then you're going to update and give us the same information. This data is what populates those scattergrams. So this is super important for future students coming up behind you. We want to know this accurate information so they can get an idea about how they're going to compare with students who came before them as far as getting into different colleges and whatnot. Okay. We want you to also, for number three is asking you to include all the different scholarships that you have received. So we want to know them all. You're not going to put in Hope and Zell, but any scholarship that you have received and the dollar amount. Let's say you got a scholarship, let's say you got the Pope PTSA Community Service Scholarship, which by the way is still open up until the end of April. So if you are looking for scholarships to apply to, go onto our website and look at it. This is a good one. In fact, you can look at it in the scholarship section in Naviance. And those are $1,000 scholarships. Let's say you awarded that, you're going to click add. So that's how you're going to add those. Okay. So any scholarship, whether you're going to go to that college or not, or it could be an outside scholarship. And then lastly, we want you to provide your contact information in case we need to get in touch with you over the summer. So your personal email address, not your Cobb County email address, because that's going to go away when you graduate. So it needs to be a Yahoo, a Gmail, an iCloud, something that is an email address that we'll be able to contact you at, or and your phone number as well, your cell phone. So once you get done with that, you're going to click save and finish. If you are not finished yet and you want a little bit more time, you can save and come back. That's totally fine. We need for this survey to be finished by May the 2nd. If you guys don't know this already, May the 1st is the National College Decision Day. That is the day that you need to let a college know that you're going to attend. They could give away your spot. All those people on wait lists, they're waiting for kids to not accept those colleges by May 1st. And guess what? That's when they start going to the wait list. So you need to make sure that you don't miss that deadline. Let the colleges know. Let the one know that whichever one you're wanting to attend. And then if you're waiting until the last minute, make sure you come in here that evening, fill out this survey so that we have that information. Remember, your graduation tickets are tied to this survey. Very important. We'll be giving you reminders of this, okay? The second piece of information that you need to do once you've done your senior survey is you need to officially request that final transcript, okay? So we are not using this survey to be the information that tells us where you're going to college. We need you to come into the counseling office to request your final transcript using your transcript card, just like you've done in previous opportunities when you've applied to colleges and you've needed to send your transcript. Come into the counseling office. That final transcript, that first one that you request, which most people are only going to ask for one transcript to go, is going to be free. It's like a gift from the counseling office. Okay, so your little gift from us. We can't buy everybody a gift, but that's one little gift we can give you, right? Final transcript. That's going to be sent after you graduate from high school. It'll have your graduation date. It'll have your final grades calculated on there. That's what goes to a college. If you need another final transcript sent somewhere, maybe NCAA, because you play sports, maybe you need it for a sorority, fraternity that you're going to rush. Maybe you're on the wait list and you want to make sure that waitlisted college gets that transcript. You might want to request another transcript, more than just that one. Those are going to be $2 each. Okay, so the first one's free. Any additional ones are $2. So in summary, make sure you do your senior survey, what I just showed you in Naviance, and then make sure you come and start requesting your transcript. When you request your transcript, you get to fill out one of these little graduation caps. And we are going to put these up on the wall outside the counseling office. So you'll be able to tell everybody what you're doing. If you're going to the military, put Navy on there. If you're going to an apprenticeship program, put the apprenticeship program. If you're getting a job, put that job on there. College, put the college, whatever. So that you can tell everybody what you're going to do. We'll start doing that in the next few weeks, but go ahead and start doing these steps and let us know if you have questions. We're so proud of you guys. Coming to the counseling office will help you. Ms. Sawyer can help you. Any of us counselors can help you. We've loved working with you guys and can't wait to hear what you guys are doing for the future. Congrats.